Hello, all my dear friends. Today we are going to create a small quiz on Go.org platform in Appla. So let's begin. So first I'm going to choose the theme from the design toolbox over here. So as I'm going to choose the theme as cucumber, it's the color little stylish, style like aqua. Okay, this is the aqua color. So I'm going to name this as GK quiz. GK quiz. GK quiz. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to save this as GK quiz because we are going to create the GK quiz today. So I'm going to drag the ABC label which you can see in the design toolbox. So let's drag it over here. I want to increase the size of the mobile or similar screen like mobile phone which you can see over here. So I'm going to increase its size little bit and I want to increase the text label size also as well. So I increase the size and I want to write the text as GK quiz. Okay, now I want to increase the size to 40. Okay, it's looking good, but now I want to decrease the border radius to 20. Okay, now I want to drag a button from the design toolbox over here, and in the button I'm going to write as start. Okay, over here I'm going to write start, and I'm going to increase the font size also to 20. Okay, so let's begin. In this quiz, I'm going to add only 2 questions. You can add any questions as per as your memory. Okay. So in this, I'm going to just add 2 questions today. So now we have to go to screen 2 over here. Now we have to select the questions, means I have to write the question, which question I want. So the first question I want is, I'm going to write it over here. Okay, after dragging the ABC label from the design toolbox, I'm going to make its width bigger and then I want to write it as what is the total strength of Lok Sabha. It's a very common question. Everybody know this question actually. So I'm increasing the font size to 20. Okay, so I just forgot to give the question mark over here. Wait, I'm going to give the question mark over here. Okay, what is the total strength of Lok Sabha? So I've written the question and then I have to, what to do? I have to give 4 options. It's MCQs, means multiple choice questions. Like in Olympiads, what happened? You have to select option among the 4 options. So we have to do like that. So I'm going to drag a radio button from the design toolbox, which you can see over here. It's circle shaped radio button. So I'm going to drag it over here like this. Okay. And then I want to increase the width to 30 and height also to 30. Not 30, 25. Okay. So the radio button height and width are perfectly good and big enough for choosing. So now we need 4 options, okay, as normal. So I'm going to take more 3 radio button from the design toolbox like before. I want the width as 30, height as 25. So I took the second one, and the ID of the radio button is radio button 1, which is the first one, and the radio button 2, which is the second one. So I'm going to drag the third button also from the design toolbox over here. And as usual, I want the width to be 30 and the height to be 25. Okay. So then I want to drag one more, the last radio button from the design toolbox over here. So this is the last radio button which I want to drag it. Okay, 30, and this should be 25. Okay, so I have dragged all the buttons properly over here. Okay, just to give me a few minutes, I'm just adjusting the size of it as position, size and position, adjusting it. So give me 2 minutes to adjust it, and then we will begin with the second step what we have to do. So yeah, I've adjusted the radio buttons properly. Now I have to give the options. So I'm going to drag the ABC label from the design toolbox. Okay, so I'm going to drag it over here. Oh, sorry, all my dear friends. First, I'm going to over here in the radio button. As soon as we click on the radio button, you get a checked over here. You have to check it. Then only the radio button will work. Okay. So in every radio button, you have to check it like this. Over here also you have to check it like this, and over here you have to check it like this. Okay. So you've checked all the radio buttons, and let's move to the second step what we have to do. So the second step we have to write the options. So my first option is 550. Okay. Now I have to increase its font size and width and height of the text. So I want the font size to be 20. Good, and perfect 20 is the perfect size. Okay. And then I want another similar ABC label from here to make it little bigger, and inside I have to write it as 551, which is my second option, 551. And then as usual I want the font size to be 20. Okay, I can't see the one, I don't know where it went, so I'm going to increase little bit over here. Okay, it's perfect. So another ABC label. So my dear friends, it may take some time to make this quiz, but please watch my full video. And then the third option is 552. Okay, and then I'm going to increase little bit over here. Okay. And then about the font size, 20. Okay, 552 is exactly perfect. And then over here, again I'm first increasing the font size of that, and then I'm going to increase and I'm going to write the third option, which is 553. Okay, so I've done with all the options over here, and then I'm going to drag a normal button from the design toolbox over here. So, and over here, no, sorry, over here, and the button I have to write, sorry, it should be button 2. Yeah, over in the button I want to write it as submit. No, I don't think the submit button should be written. I want a next button over there. Okay. So you will able to understand why I have put next button instead of the submit button over there. Okay, and the font family want it as comics. Okay, so we have created a first question, and let's code and see how the app works. But one thing I want to put is this text area from the design toolbox like this. But I have to increase its size because it's very bold and big. I don't want it to be so bold and big. It is absolutely fine now. Little bit I want to increase it. Yeah. Over here. Sorry, I'm going to do like this. This. Okay. over here and this button over here. So it's known as text area 1. So now let's go to the coding part and see how our app works. Okay. On event block. So you can see the on event block in the UI control. From the toolbox, I'm going to drag it over here. Okay. So as all of you know, the current strength of Lok Sabha is 552. Okay. So this is radio button 3. So when radio button 3 is clicked, set text on text area 1 as correct under this. Okay. So we have done like this. Okay, and then I want to drag another on-event block from UI controls, and the ID should be button 2. No, sorry, button. When button is clicked, the button is on the screen 1. This is button. I'm going to show you what is the ID of it. So the ID of it is button 2. Okay. So we are going to set over here as button 2. And I forgot to give the ID to this button. It's button 3. Okay. So I set when button 2 clicked, set screen to screen 2. Okay. Wait, some problem has occurred over here. I think something has occurred. It's not working. So let's do it again. Screen 2. When button 2 is clicked, set screen to screen 2. Let's run and check if it is working. Oh, I'm really sorry. Yeah. So start and then you can see the question. So I know the correct answer and the correct answer is 552. And as you saw, it gave a message as correct. So whenever somebody types, suppose I would select, sorry, I want to miss the code over here. Okay, when radio button 1 is clicked, set text India 1. Wrong. Okay. So you have to do this on all the radio button except the radio button 3, because radio button 3 is the correct answer. So again on event block over here, then ID should be radio button 2. Set text over here, ID text area 1. In place of text, we're going to write wrong. Okay, and then this. Okay, wrong. And then the last one for this page, we're doing it. Okay, sorry, radio button 4. Set text over here, ID text area 1. Text should be wrong and done. So suppose I'm going to run and check, and I selected the answer of 552. You know what happened? I selected wrong. It's the wrong answer. So I'm going to add another question on our app, this quiz app. So from again to design, over here, new screen. Again, all we have to do like this. We have to take the ABC label from the design toolbox. Then again, we have to make its width and height a little bit bigger. In place of text, I want to write my second question. What is the strength of Rajya Sabha? No, I want the second question to be which article. Oh, sorry, I'm really sorry. Who, yeah, who appoints, sorry, I by mistake I wrote all the things. Okay, who appoint the union minister. Okay, who appoints the union minister? It's a little bit tough questions, but adults can answer in one go. So I want this to 20, and this should be like increased. Yeah, it's okay. Then again, we have to drag the radio button, and absolutely the width should be 30, and the height should be 25. Okay, again I have to drag the radio button. The width should be 30 and the height should be 25. Okay, and then again I have to drag another radio button over here, and the width should be 30 and the height should be 25 as usual. Okay, over here. And the last radio button I'm going to drag over here, which should be 30 and the height should be 25. Okay, let me set the buttons in a proper line. And then we're going to continue with the second part. Yeah, done. And the label we have to add here. Okay, so we are going to add the label now for the options now. Okay, sorry, by mistake I did like that. Again this over here. Okay, and then I have to add the options, text over here, and then I'm going to write first option as president over here, president. I'm going to increase the font size and little bit of it, and height also 20. Oh my goodness, 20. I want to increase this. Okay, president. Oh no, yeah, president. And again, ABC label, and the text inside the ABC label should be Prime Minister. Prime Minister. Okay. Font size should be 20, as I always select the font size to 20. Okay, this is all okay. Prime Minister. Then again, the third option is Vice President. Okay, I just have to do now. Yeah, Vice President over here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, over here, Vice President. Okay, Vice President. I want to increase little bit width and height of it. I don't think so. It will fit in this, so this much. Okay, the width I want to be so the font size to be 20. Okay, it fit over here. Yeah, Vice President over here. Then again, the last option is the Parliament. The last option is Parliament. Okay, the Parliament. Okay, I'm going to increase the size also. Okay, and the font size 20. It's not fitting, so yeah, now it's fitted. Well, now as in the previous page, I dragged text area. So we also have to drag a text area and decrease its width and height. I just have to increase a little bit of width. Okay. And the font size of this should be 25 so that it looks big. And the family want it as comics. Okay. Oh, 20. And then I want a button. No, not button. You can take a button. Okay. And in the button, I'm going to write as next. Submit. Okay. Submit only. Not submit next. Because we are getting the answers in this text area only. So next, and the font size should be as usual 20. And let's go to the coding part of this. Again ornament block, and then from here we are going to drag the set screen over here. And when when button 3 is clicked. Okay, this is the button 3 over here. This is button 3. When button 3 is clicked, set screen to screen 3. And now we have to do the coding part of the screen 3, which is this. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to check all the radio buttons. Okay. Oh, you checked. Over here, checked. Over here, checked. Over here, checked. Okay. All the buttons are now checked. Now again, we have to do the coding of. Excuse me, please give me some time. I'm coming in few minutes. Wait for few minutes. Okay, so now let's do where we left. Sorry for my few minutes. I just went to drink water. Okay, so now we have to do the coding of screen 3 also. Then when I know the correct answer, and the correct answer is first option, A, president. So when radio button 5th is clicked, this is radio button 5th. When radio button 5th is clicked, set text ID should be text area 2. This one. This is text area 2. And the text over here should be correct. And it is the correct answer. Correct. Okay. Now we have to do this again for 3 times, and then we are going to, and our thing is finished. Then when radio button 6 is clicked, set text over here. ID should be as always text area 2. Text should be wrong. And again ornament block over here. And then set text over here. ID should be radio button 7. And then over here the ID should be as text area 2. Sorry, over here. And in place of text we have to write, sorry, wrong. And this, okay. And the last thing we have to do is, okay, ID radio button 8, set text ID should be the text area 2, and the text should be wrong. Okay, we have completed our app in just few minutes. Let's run and check. Okay, And then the correct answer is 552, which is correct over here. Next. Who appoints the Union Minister President? Correct answer. And I forgot to give you one thing over here, and that's this. I want to write a small thing over here. That's thank you. Okay. And you could, if you want to add thank you, you can add it. But I just want to add the thank you, so I added thank you. And one thing I want to do is, so here, this is button 4, yeah. So from the coding, we have to just add the one thing for just viewing the thank you. Set screen. ID should be button 4. Set screen to screen 4. So we have created our app in just few minutes. So please create this app on your own also. Thank you. I just want to tell you thanks for watching my video. Please like, comment, share. Thank you.